Something.
Welcome back, everybody. Our next guest is a former Pro Bowl running back. He was in Straight Outta Compton and has a new app called SportsNation. Give it up for Thomas Jones.
Man. There it is.
Thomas, Straight Outta Compton, obviously doing very well. What was that experience like?
It was a great experience just to be a part of it. This is a cult classic, and to be a part of it. And I'm from Virginia. I grew up a big NWA fan.
Yeah.
And just to have this type of role and just to see yourself on the big screen, and it's an amazing experience.
Now, they made Ice Cube's son audition for the role. They made Eazy-E's son audition for the role, didn't get it. So what did you have to go through to get a spot in this movie?
You know what? They cast this character.
Flex the muscles.
They cast this character kind of late. And it was just a very random audition that my manager sent me on, and I went, and there was maybe 50 big guys in there. I went in, read, left. Honestly, I think I went to get lunch or something. I didn't even think much about it. And the next day they called and said, hey, can you be in Calabasas at 6? And I said, yeah, sure.
Meant to be.
Yeah,
meant to be.
It's great to see that the world is recognizing you, obviously, in the big movie, Straight Outta Compton. We know you from your football fame, but I think the ladies know you for having no clothes on and being Mary Jane, man. Can you talk about, like, I mean, for real, like, you're a sex symbol. My wife looks at you and she starts looking away from me. So, you know what? I just want to know, how has that role been for you, man?
Well, listen, it was weird for me because, you know, as a football player, we have helmets on, shoulder pads. We're fully covered. So to go from being fully covered to...
Just wearing a cup. Just wearing a cup.
Yeah, basically, it was a huge transition. And I got a crash course in love scenes on my first episode of Being Mary Jane with Gabrielle Union. I went to wardrobe and was looking for my wardrobe, and I said, so where are my clothes? And they looked at each other like, how do we tell him he doesn't have any?
Gabrielle Union, not a bad person.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Dwayne Wade gonna be upset?
We're professional. We're professional, but it was a great experience, and yeah, you know, everyone should tune in this season. It comes out again.
Oh, we will.
October, so.
Wonderful. We're glad to have you, and it's time to play the hashtag game. So first up, Frank Gore told Jim Rome that his new quarterback, Andrew Luck, is a, quote, football god. Gore continued saying he runs meetings like a coach. He sees everything. He's just different. He's a football god. Thomas, what is your hashtag for Gore saying that Luck is a football god?
My hashtag would be... Now, Frank Gore is my boy. I love Frank. I want to start off by saying that that's my man.
That means you about to go get him.
No.
Exactly.
All due respect. We trained all years together.
I hate to hate.
Back future Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
But this was my hashtag.
Blasphemy. Give it to him. Blasphemy. That's right. Put it down right there. Yeah.
The only reason why I say that is because he's a great quarterback. And I think he's going to have a Hall of Fame career. I think so. I think he's that good. But I mean, to be a football god, you have to have a ring, at least.
At least.
Or at least he played in the big game. So
give it to
no
him.
disrespect to my brother Frank Gore, but I don't know about football god just yet.
Well, if you know me, you know, when people get carried away, I like to tell them, easy, Romeo. That's my hashtag. Let's at least get Andrew Luck to Canton, Ohio, before we put him up on Mount Olympus, right?
You know what? I was going to go in on Frank Gore like you did. But then I start thinking about this dude called him God. And it made me say, you know what? Well, he did get crucified by the Pats. So, makes a point. He got a good point there. You know, like, he got smoked. 38 points. Thank you very much. A little truth to it. Thank you very much. Oh, Lord, please don't strike me down.
Next up, according to the Houston Chronicle, Ryan Mallett missed Texans practice yesterday because he overslept. This came 2 days after Mallett said he was angry that he wasn't named the starting quarterback. Thomas, what is your hashtag for Mallett's oversleeping?
I know right now it's, I'm on Instagram and Twitter. I know it's a little tough for Meek Mills right now with the whole Drake beef. I have to give him some respect for this hashtag because he was my inspiration. Dreams and nightmares.
Oh, man. Oh, man. You're lying.
Well, I think he had dreams of being the starting quarterback. And then after they said he wasn't, he had probably one of the worst nightmares ever. So I think that not only did he have a nightmare, but, you know, it kept him out of practice, which cost him some money. I know how that feels to oversleep, but I've never overslept after they told me I wasn't the starter.
Preach, bro.
Exactly. That's not the way to go about it, right? Because if you're mad that you didn't get the starting job, what do you have to do? You have to wake up earlier, right?
Yep.
And work out harder so you can get
I'm not saying he
starting
can't
job.
oversleep, and if he did oversleep, his roommate should be slapped.
But that's still on him.
And especially when you're playing behind
That's still on him.
You know what?
That's on your roommate.
Your roommate.
You can't just walk to practice and leave your boy asleep.
That's why I got to say, stay woke. Get up, right? Set the alarm clock. Have somebody call you. Get up and get in the gym if you want that spot.
But Thomas, what if his roommate is Brian Hoyer? He's like, Purse. He's like, Purse. It's one thing to get up at 5 in the morning every time when you're fighting for the job. But then the day you realize you don't get the job, you can't get up at 5 in the afternoon. You know what I'm saying? You got to still get up at the same time. So, Mr. Malley, you dumb as a hammer, dog.
Man.
Dumb as a hammer. Yeah. Like, you got to stay on your P's and Q's. 16 quarterbacks started the season and didn't finish the season. So don't give up on yourself just yet. You got time.
Stay woke.
Okay, we're all good. But gotta give it to Thomas.
Big Billy.
All right, go check out Straight Outta Compton Nation. Give it up for Thomas Jones.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
It's SportsNation.